Well, howdy there, folks. My name's Dyno, and I'm here to bring you another exciting episode of Cutlery Corner.Dyno.Corner.net. I might have missed that up, but yeah, don't try to follow that URL. But yeah, that's what we are, DynoNet. That's all you need to know, DynoNet, because we got the best deals for you. And today, recently in the knife community, there's been a infestation of trolls. And if you don't know what a troll is, well, you see, a troll is something that they're not happy. They usually live under a bridge for some reason. They're not happy, probably because of all the bridge noise, traffic going by and people throwing old pizzas and stuff off the bridge at them. Yeah, they're not happy, and in order for them to be happy, they got to have a lot of other people unhappy. So, because of that, well, we're going to do something happy here. The best way to make a troll unhappy is to be happy. Trolls are kind of like a rain cloud, sometimes you need it to wash this dirt away. And, yeah, well, what we got right here for you is some Barlows. Now, these Barlows right here, we have a wide variety of Barlows for you. One of the first ones right here. Now, look at the hand fluting craftsmanship they did on this. None of this was done by any kind of machine. We made sure that they had, it looked like small adults. I wouldn't say it was child labor, but they had some pretty small statured adults that they probably genetically modified and to enable them to have small hands, a lot like Peppy up here. His probably was modified genetically somehow through the evolutionary process to keep him from having normal hands, so he could work on small Barlows and stuff like that. Because tiny hands and tiny bodies, this is easier to work when you do that. And of course, it's made in China, and as are, well, if you don't like this made in China knife, we've got another marbles over here that is also made in China, but it has some very valuable ram's horn in here. Now, this is not bone, this is horn, and it's not the kind that, that beeps, like that. It's not that kind of horn. It's much like the horn on the front of my nose right here. It comes in handy for a lot of things. I would demonstrate it on Peppy, but he's doing a very good job right here. So, yeah, this stuff is very valuable, and it's really hard to find, except for on the top of a ram's head. There's a couple of them right there. Of course, he's using them, so you either gotta, well, we won't discuss how we get these materials here, but it ain't easy, Rams don't give up them horns without a fight. Alright, this one is also made in China. For those of you that are worried about the country of origin right here, see it right here, it says ram horn. And isn't that cute how they got a little horn coming off over here? This ram over here, he wants to get over here with this one because he needs both his horns, This more looks like a ram ponytail. Look at that. It's coming out the back. And this one's on the front. I don't know what he's got. Is that a mullet? Anyway, yeah, you can get this one right here along with it. See, they're proud. They tell you right there it's made in China. They're not trying to hide it from you. The horn probably came from, these are probably American rams that they slaughtered over here, although they could be Chinese. You never know. That's another thing that makes that valuable. All right, so, you think, all right, Sheree, there's a good old-timer, good old American name and everything. Surely that one could not be made in China. And I don't think they advertise it on here anywhere. But yeah, it's made in China too. And stop calling me Shirley. My name is Danny, not Shirley. All right, charade right there. See, they don't tell you the country of origin on this, and I believe that should be required nowadays, but things can be faked. So even if it said made in USA, there might be a little tiny asterisk off on the side, and that just tells you, hey, you better look at what this asterisk's talking about, because they're going to qualify that statement. And what they usually qualify is made in USA of American and foreign parts and products. Yeah. Guess what foreign country supplying that? Yeah, you guessed that right, China. So yeah, that's kind of sneaky when they don't tell you. But this one right here, they'll go ahead and straight up tell you, hey, you know what? We're Rough Rider, and we're carbon steel. See, this one's carbon steel. That's special. We didn't really clean these up because these have been used to slaughter animals and stuff recently. And this one has a special coating on it. We've been trying to perfect here, you know. We take some beetle spit and we mix it up with cricket spit, and then we set that out and mix it with a proprietary ingredient and apply it on here, and it gives it a nice shiny looking, it ain't sticky like it's got grasshopper and beetle spit on it, no, but it looks like that. It's got that wet look in a dry time. This would be very good in the desert. You'd find yourself licking on your handle to starve off, dying of thirst out in a desert. That's just one of the many things right here. Now, this one right here is a single blade Barlow. Look how expertly, perfectly centered that one is. That's because they build these by hand, and when they say back by life, what that means in China is if that guy messes up too much, well, that's the end of his life, and they replace him with another one. So that's how they get their guys to do such good quality at a low cost. For you, it's just a few dollars if they mess up, if it's messed up. But for them, it's their life. So who places values on things? Well, the operator, the guy that made these by hand, he's backing it by life, his life. They're just different. Don't criticize. They just have a different way of doing things in China. Now, this one here has been modified. This was a prototype where someone was complaining that they could not get their nail into the nail nick there. And I agree that is a little bit of a challenge, since the pen blade will not push down as on some cattlemen knives. But, if you angle it and everything, you can kind of get it in there and get it going. But yeah, we were experimenting on, well, let's just throw a nail nick over here. And the guy that was doing this one right here, he started off good, and I walked off, and when I came back, that had happened, and he had one of those grins on his face that ain't supposed to be there when you've made an accident, and also half a glass of tequila sitting right there in a cup, in a Dixie cup. And he said it spilled, and he was trying to get it while he had the stuff. And I told him, man, you ain't supposed to be drinking on the job. We don't pay you to get drunk here. We pay you to get drunk later. Well, anyways, if you want these, Johnny, hit us up with these numbers right here. What's our special right here? We're doing this special simply because anytime anything negative happens, we got to do something positive to counteract it. And that's just the way it is. So this is kind of like an anti-troll. It's a Thursday anti-troll special of Barlow knives that you're going to get on Dyno's special 37 painless flex pay payments. Again, we lumped this one in here all together, $100. And if you ain't got $100, all you got to do is tell our operators, kind of like the deceased one back there. Just picture that guy back there with a little bit of flesh on him. Yeah, one of those guys is going to be standing by to take your order, and we'll do the flex pay payment, 37, completely painless. This guy right here, you could stick him with a needle and he don't feel it because it's painless. It's painless. 37 painless flex pay payments of $2.52. Now, who's going to pass up a deal like that? The shipping is free on this one. And not only that, because today is Thursday and tomorrow is Friday, we have a special. If you want to pay a little extra for shipping, and by little, I mean little, you know, like you order this little, this is a little knife right here, but if you order this little knife, let me get it out here. It's got a half stop, so you know it's quality. Only quality knives have half stops. And, yeah, the bevel has been scientifically examined and tested to be uneven. Yeah, that's right. And you know, if you like knives, you're just going to have to learn to sharpen, is the way I look at it. But this thing's sharp enough. And if it gets dull, just send it back to us and we'll sharpen it for your for you. I didn't mean lame, you know, because some people actually are lame. And I don't mean that in another way. It's just like they ain't got all the use of their arms, and it makes it difficult for them to sharpen. Well, then, sure, no problem. We'll sharpen that thing for you. But the rest of y'all that got the ability to sharpen a knife but want to blame edge geometry on your problems, well, we're just going to have a good laugh here at DynoNet on that one. That's funny. But anyways, go ahead and order this knife right here, and we'll have 1-day shipping. That's right, 1-day shipping. You order it today, and you will get it tomorrow. You know, we got a special little, we call them the cartel, but we got a special arrangement with these people that like to move a lot of product in a short amount of time without a lot of people sticking their nose in what's going on. We got a connection with them. And so, yeah, you order this one right here, and you're basically calling up our special delivery system. and we'll get this thing to you in 1 day. No problem. There may be a strange person delivering it and a knock on your door. I would recommend just waving through the peephole and not opening that door until they leave. Because, yeah, we can't guarantee our shipping partners' personal integrity other than they will deliver the product to you as guaranteed, and they will not try to linger around your property too long without being invited. And I would recommend you not invite them because, yeah, just ask Pepe. He knows. Si, señor. Muy malo. Bad hombres. Yeah, what he means is it's bad for the competition because they can't work, they can't do this deal like we do this deal. So, go ahead and get that on there, that item number on there. This is the Thursday Anti-Troll Special. Barlow's for everyone. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Barlows. And this guy, we could kind of call him a Barlow, like he's a Barlow wannabe. Now, normally they don't have an end cap on a Barlow, if you'll notice. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna call this guy. We're gonna call him the Shipping Special. And if you want to get him, see, let's look at him up close. How did the light get turned off on the camera? And that, Johnny, what the hell's going on with you? Jimmy, I thought you were supposed to... you were supposed to check up on everything. All right, it's Imperial, USA, that's Providence, Rhode Island. I believe that RIA is over there, Rhode Island. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is a very old one. Very old. Now, all you got to do is order this set right here. Item number, let's see, what did you get me with that item number, Jimmy? Item number 758391. Thursday Troll Special. We're getting the graphics for you, right? This looks like we're just writing it, but you know, that's a special program we got right here. Where we got the hand model who definitely needs new glasses. He can't even keep a straight line. Thursday Troll Special. Well, we don't want to say Troll Special, so we'll say anti-troll special. Uh-oh. The ink is running out of this pen, and it's supposed to last forever, they told me. Anti-troll special, $100. For 5 Barlows. See, there goes them fur for 5 Barlows. There we go. We got that graphic all done for you right there. Oh yeah, we got to put the flex pay or flex. Can't even spell. Man, it's a good thing we did that off camera. You don't want to see what a rough time our hand model's trying to have doing all this. I will have to speed this up for you because, yeah, it's taking too long. All right, there we go. Item number 758391. Thursday Anti-Troll Special. 5 Barlows. $100. I don't know why that's up there and it should be down here. Or, he didn't even put the 37. We got to tell him how many. There you go. My golly. 37 flexible payments of $2.52. Now, if you can't have fun with these have various steels in them. Some of them are carbon. Some of them are a special material. Like I said, this special one here, some aren't modified. Yours won't necessarily have that extra mistake unless you ask the operator to please include that with it. And then we'll just get some more tequila and we'll get him back there with the Dremel tool again and let him have at it. And yours will be customized. And customized means no two will look exactly alike because we don't know how much he's been drinking or how well steady his hands are or if he even has any hands after this. And the special fluted custom Barlows, those will all come looking pretty similar. These have been fun worn. They originally had a shield on them. The thing has been worn completely off. It's been used so much. This one here, the nail neck, is not too bad. It lets you know that you still got some marbles. You haven't lost your marbles. And that's always handy if you ever have somebody accusing you of losing all your marbles. Have you lost your marbles? No. I got them right here in my pocket. And you can have them too in your pocket if you get on the horn and order, not this horn. I'm talking about the phone horn and not my horn. You get on my horn and you got problems. But yeah, you go ahead and do that and you guys have some fun and I'll have you come back here the next time. We'll have some good victuals for you before we start up the session. So I want to thank y'all for having a good time here. And remember, don't feed the trolls. The trolls love to be fed. And when they get fed, they get fat and uglier. So, you know, keep the trolls skinny and silent. Don't feed them.